Land is an important natural resource and a factor of production. It is critical to economic, social, political, and cultural development. It is also the principal source of livelihood for over 80% of Kenya's population and material wealth. Effective administration and management of land is vital for realization of sustainable land use and development, access and equitable distribution of land and planning, and it remains important for food and nutrition security, growth of industries and employment, foreign exchange earnings, and general socio-economic development of the country.
ISK core mandate is to serve the interests of the profession by having programs that promote the profession within the membership and also engaging the public and stakeholders on matters land. Towards this, we have been involved in various programs that promote public understanding on land matters and land laws.
Given the significance of land and the challenges it's associated with, the country embarked on a land reform process that culminated into the adoption of the first ever national land policy in 2009.
ISK, being a professional organization in the land sector, we have been involved throughout the land reform process. We were involved in the development of the land policy in 2009 and subsequently in the development of the new constitution, where we participated in the formulation of Chapter 5 on the land and environment in the new constitution. ISK did not stop just in the policy and the new constitution, but we also participated in consolidation of the land laws as prescribed in the new constitution.
In 2012, numerous land laws were consolidated into Land Registration Act 2012, Land Act 2012, and National Land Commission 2012. In 2016, there was the introduction of Community Land Act, which replaced Trust Land Act. The Institution of Surveyors of Kenya then conducted extensive land laws and regulations campaigns themed supporting smooth implementation of the land laws.
The Institution of Surveyors of Kenya undertook land laws awareness and regulations campaigns throughout the country, where we engaged different stakeholders. Our approach was multi-sectoral, where various stakeholders were involved, cutting across the lawyers, surveyors, the county government, National Lands Commission, and the national government.
As a professional association in the land sector, we thought it's prudent to drive awareness on matters, law and regulations that have changed. So it was to ensure that the stakeholders, the professionals and the public are aware of the changes and are adopted in the new processes and procedures being carried out in the ministries.
We visited various counties, among them Kisumu, Nakuru, Embu, Nyeri, and Kilifi, among many others that we visited across the country, where we are able to empower various stakeholders with land laws and regulations amendments that were done in 2012. So across the board, we were able to reach over 1,000 participants who are now at a better place in terms of understanding the amendments of land laws and the regulations that were done.
The land laws and regulations that were subject to our campaigns comprised of the Land Registration Act 2012, the Land Act 2012, and the Community Land Act 2016. These were all formulated under Article 68 of the Constitution that empowered Parliament to revise the areas that had similarities, to consolidate also the same sections that had also similarities and revise also the sections that had conflicts as regards to practice. There were various registration that were also passed to the public.
Very many issues came out depending on the regions that we went, but a few issues were cutting across that we think needs to be given more focus going forward. One, we noted that majority of practicing members within ISK and other professions are not fully aware of the new laws and regulations that are in place. That impacts on how they conduct business and advise clients. The counties, whereas they've been given broader mandate under the constitution and the law, they are not fully aware on the extent on their involvement in the land administration and governance in the country. What also came out very well is members of the public are engaging unqualified persons to perform acts or to do works that should be performed by a professional. So there are a lot of unqualified persons who are referred as quacks out there that are creating a lot of confusion in the land sector. We also noted that the new law, there are gaps in the new law that not address some of the issues that came about during the land reform process. These gaps will be followed up by ISK to ensure there are subsequent amendments in the new regulations and the Act to ensure we realize the potential as a country in harnessing the use of land for the betterment of the lives of our people.
As an institution, we are very happy for the success of the land law awareness, and we look forward to more engagements in the future with various stakeholders to ensure that we reach more counties.
As a way forward, we would wish to continue this engagement and interaction with all stakeholders to ensure that there is complete awareness on the new land law and the regulations so as to benefit all persons interacting with land, be they investors or users of land. So ISK will continue being at the forefront in the land reform and the legislative process to give its input as professionals in the sector.
Understanding of the importance of land laws and regulations by various stakeholders informs the realization of sustainable development while shedding light for Kenyan public on the amendments thereafter.